very careful what I ordered. I ordered fromage and tomato, which is cheese and tomato, and the guy proposed to me. But I think he's a joke. I think he's a joke. I think it's a joke that French people say to young American women in particular, when they order. I'm sure he gets a kick out of it seeing reactions. I was like, no, in American, no thank you. Oh, this might actually look good blue. The rest of this might look good blue. Art, sometimes art is just a feeling of what you think it feels good, and sometimes it's a thought. What do you think logically it looks good together? I'm listening to a song that's in Spanish. That's really cool sounding, but I don't know the words. Speaking of other languages, I think that's the blue that I used here, so I can use this one. It's a very light blue. I'm gonna have to sharpen this one because it's almost. The song that I'm listening to is called Anna Tijous. Tijous. So it's probably French. And the name of the song is 1977. It's very cool and hip. I just don't know what they're saying. I could probably find a translation somewhere. It's a puff pastry with cream filling with chocolate frosting on top. I think I've had that.